It's always interesting doing the history plays because, of course, you're doing them through several filters. You're not doing a play that is set in 1400. You're doing a play that was, written in 1599 or 1600, as it were, looking back at that, speaking to its own age. And you're doing that in the 21st century. So there's a whole series of filters. Ultimately, we've just come back from China, and they've never seen the Henry IV or Henry V plays there before. And what was fascinating was just how the father-son relationships, the debauched Falstaff, the political outmaneuvering, the backstabbing, all was perfectly recognizable in the Chinese context as it is in the American context, as it was in Stratford-upon-Avon. So I think he's always telling a great story and never relies on you knowing, he relies once on you knowing a bit of back history. And I'm going to put my hand up now and tell you that I have written a scene in Henry IV Part 1, and none of the critics ever noticed it. But there's a bit in Henry V where suddenly the audience at the time would have known that Henry V was famous for punching, giving a box of the ears to the Lord Chief Justice. And the whole plot at the end of Henry V relies on you knowing that bit of information. So we, rather subtly, stuck in a scene where the Lord Chief Justice made his entry into the tavern scene in Part 1. And nobody noticed.